Good morning. Had a nice, quiet, all alone night last night. Didn't get rained on, and right now it is perfectly clear skies, so I think we're done with the storms for a bit. Today's big detour attraction is about a little over 6 miles from here. There's a turnoff for the Big Lake Youth Camp, and word has it they're very hiker friendly. We can get in there and get some breakfast, it looks like. So we'll see that in a little bit. Nice clear view of the north and middle sister. This will be the last day we get to see them. Terrain this morning is lovely, nice and soft and sandy. No volcanic rocks that we're walking on. We're on the base of Washington for a bit, going all the way around it. And I guess it's just, there's Belknap Crater. Going up and around Belknap is the really bad one with all the lava rocks. That's looking out to the south and west. Like a low-level cloud layer out there, just a few peaks poking above like islands. And then you can see a band of smoke. Another view of the cloud layer out there. And there's the shadow of Mount Washington that we're on. There's a good view of the top of Washington as we continue to make our way around it. Just so beautiful out here, I gotta stop every few minutes and take video. The terrain this morning has been great. We've been making really good time. Finishing up this downhill. Just going nice and quick. Looks like we've hiked down into the cloud layer. That's how much altitude we've lost. Hiking through the clouds right now. Here's our exit to the Big Lake Youth Camp. It's got really good reviews on the Far Out app. Everybody says it's awesome, worth the stop in. I can see the lake through the trees down there. And cloud layers are above us, so we are below the clouds. And it's about 3/4 of a mile or so. I think it's less than a mile overall till we get there. We'll check out what kind of facilities they have. Looks like we made it. Got the big welcome PCT hikers sign. Check in at the headquarters. Cool. Here's at the camp. There's a designated place just for PCT hikers to kind of hang out at. And breakfast starts at 8:30 and it's just now 8:30. So we're all going to wander around and see if we can join in for the breakfast. Well, that was a really good breakfast. This place is awesome, very hiker friendly. You just kind of stay out of the camper area because you don't want to, interrupt and disturb their activities, but you got all the youth camp stuff going on at the same time. So I'm heading back up to the PCT hangout area. And I think one of the key things to know is just that I got lucky with coming in here right when breakfast was being served, because it's kind of like everybody eats and then breakfast is done. So if you miss it, and you come in at an odd time, then you kind of just got to sit around until lunch starts. But 8:30 was the breakfast window, so that was perfect. And now, let's see, there's also like a QR code to do a donation, but they're all donation based, so I'm definitely gonna sling them some money here in a second. But I think I'm just gonna chill back at the PCT hangout area for a bit. I'm in no rush to go anywhere. Again, you can't check into the hotel in town until like 3 o'clock. We only got 6 trail miles till we get to Santiam Pass, so I can afford to hang out here for like 2 hours or so. Here's the inside of the hiker hangout area. You got some hiker supplies and stuff here. Full kitchen. You can do laundry. And they accept mail drop resupply boxes. And then back here, you've got bathroom and shower. So you got full use of all the facilities here, just donation based, so that's pretty cool. Well, we're making our way back to the PCT. That was definitely a great little stop. Chilled there for, I don't know, at least an hour or two. I think it's 9:45 to 10 o'clock, somewhere in there. So maybe I was there for at least an hour and a half. But this side trail is at least closer to a mile. Once we get back to the trail junction, I think it's about 6 miles from there to the highway, where we'll be looking to hitch into Sisters, which isn't too far down the road. 10, 15 miles at the most or something like that. Back at the junction. Back on trail. And from here, I got about 6 miles left. Train should be pretty flat and easy. I'm only a few more miles to the highway, and I can definitely hear it. It's not even 11 o'clock yet. It's just kind of funny how I really can't get into town too early because I can't check into the hotel. I think there's a McDonald's next door or something, so I could chill at the McDonald's for a little bit, but it's not breakfast time. But it's just funny how I intended to like just sit at the camp and chill there, but you know, you just sit there twiddling your thumbs and you just get bored, so you want to get back on trail and you can't hike slow because you're used to hiking fast. So I don't know, I'm probably just going to keep going to the road and get into town early and kill some time somewhere in town. All alone at a nice little pond off the trail. Could kill some time just chilling here. Couple of cool things at this site. First one, we'll check out the Trail Magic Cooler. Mostly garbage in a log, it looks like. But we got some cool other milestones here. Big 2,000 mile mark. Coming up on Highway 20 at Santiam Pass. We're hitching in from here, getting to the town of Sisters. A couple guys already waiting. I'll check back in when we're in town. We made it. I'm in town. I'm in Sisters. It just took a minute, and a ride came, picked up the 3 of us, the other 2 guys that were waiting there. So we got dropped off over at the Sisters Inns and Suites, which is right next door to the other place that I'm staying at. I think I'm gonna walk down to the McDonald's and just get some food there and hang out there for a bit, and then try checking into the hotel later, because it's still on the early side. We're in the hotel. I just got all cleaned up, freshly showered. I think the next tasks are, I'd like to get laundry done today, and they've got machines and stuff here in the hotel, so I just need to go make sure they got quarters, get a single serving soap, And then I think I'm just gonna run back to where the McDonald's was at, right next to a gas station, and just get a bunch of snacks and stuff there. And then just come back here and snack out on stuff the rest of the night and do laundry. I think that's the current plan. I'll check back in later. Well, we got laundry done. I've got enough snacks to tide me over for a while. I don't know if I'm gonna go out for dinner or anything. I kinda had a late lunch and a belly full of snacks, so I don't know what I'm gonna be up to. I'll let you know if I go out and do anything later, or just relax and go to bed early. I'll check in later though. And I think that's gonna do it for tonight. The only thing I got done and working on was uploading videos. Wi-Fi here is pretty fast, so I got all my videos that were ready to go all uploaded. So that's all good. And starting the 00 for tomorrow. Just killing time so we can make timing into PCT days. It should be a fun, festive event. I missed trail days out on the AT, so this will be kind of the first hiker party that I'll get to experience. So with that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. You guys know how I love my breakfast. So I was doing a lot of research last night, looking for breakfast places, and I really only found one. There's a couple of coffee shops that are open early, but the gallery is the only one that's open that'll serve some bacon and eggs, but they don't open until 9. So I think I'm gonna do McDonald's breakfast, and then a couple hours later, we'll walk down to the gallery and get second breakfast. So let's go out and get McDonald's first. Here we go, breakfast number 1. I've had a nice relaxing morning, and I think it's time for second breakfast. So we're gonna go on a quest to find some bacon and eggs. I think the gallery is the only place that serves, and it's about a mile from here, kind of more in the central part of town. I'm kind of up on the north west part of town, kind of a newer developed area, and then like the central town proper is about a mile from here. So they open in about 20 minutes, and we got a little bit of a walk. So let's go check out the town a little bit and see what the town of Sisters has to offer. There's the grocery store to hit up later for our resupply needs. Here's the restaurant, the gallery. A little early, still gotta wait like 5 minutes. Apparently I'll walk too fast. Who'd have thought? Back in the hotel, just gonna be relaxing for the next couple hours. Breakfast was really good. And now we gotta do some resupply shopping at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today or tomorrow. We got no rush, plenty of time. And then I think that'll be the last task. So I'll check back in later. We'll probably do a late lunch, early dinner at some point, since it's only like just now 10 o'clock or so, and I've got a full stomach. So I'll check back later. Well, I think it's about lunchtime, and the only sit-down restaurant in the near vicinity is Taco Dell's restaurant, so I think we're gonna wander down there and go see what that place is all about. Back from lunch, that was really good. That was some kind of mashed potato and chicken something, but it was good. Had some dessert with that too, so now I'm super full. And I'm kind of in that odd eating hour where it was kind of a late lunch / early dinner, so I don't know what I'm gonna do for food later. I won't be hungry again until like 8 o'clock at night probably, and then it'll be bedtime. So I'll check back later. There's not much else going on. I'm just laying around. It's warm outside, but not too hot. Maybe in the upper 80s or something, but just gonna be relaxing. On the next episode of Goob Eats His Way Across the PCT, it's time to go get dinner. I think I'm gonna head back to Taco Dell's because it's the only restaurant that's not a mile walk from here. So let's go get some food. Done with dinner. That was really good. So I think that's gonna do it for tonight. It's just been a day of sitting around and eating. This is how I spend my 0 days. Some people like to get into the towns and just drink and party. I just like to do nothing. So tomorrow, the only thing we really gotta take care of is resupply. You've already seen my plan. It's a 3-day stretch for the next leg. Will get us all the way up to Timberline. That'll be awesome getting up there. And so that's just 3 days of food. And then that's it. More sitting around and more eating. So thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all in the next one.